Hello YouTube subscribers and my viewing audience. So everybody has been wanting to know what the update is on my Dualtron Storm Limited. Well, here I am to tell you all the details. And I'm going to be going through my email conversations with Voro Motors. So let's start with the this one on May 10th, 2022. I sent him a message and saying that my scooter is on the way, and he says, "We should be expecting the scooter tomorrow, May 11th, which will be received by our shipping department. They will sign for this. They will update me once it has been processed, and then I will update you as well. In regards to the controller, is something we would cover under the warranty, as you mentioned. However, we will need to order this once confirmed to be the issue. As I mentioned in a previous email, most Dualtron parts are made to order due to their costs. Once the technicians are able to look at the scooter and test it, we will let you know everything that requires fixing, rear tire included. To be transparent with the tires, these are more so self-sealing/healing as opposed to puncture-proof. It would be very difficult to guarantee total puncture resistance for liability reasons. But the tires are tougher than standard. We do have tires that are pre-sealed to plug up anything that was able to puncture. I will verify this with the technicians once they can look at the scooter. Okay, and so go through here and look at my messages. Okay, so do this in sequence. Make sure I get everything right. So I was trying to get into my account. Okay, and so I sent him a message on 5/20/2022. Hello, Cameron. I was just checking in to see if you have any updates on the progress of my Dualtron Storm Limited. Thanks so much. Keep smiling. He replied back. Hi, Stefan. Thank you for checking back in. I have talked this over with our technicians, and it does seem like we would need a controller replacement for this scooter. We have already placed an order for this, but as I mentioned previously, these Dualtron parts are made to order and will take some time to get to us. The majority of the repair is waiting for this part to arrive, so the updates will be provided then. I will check with our shipping team tomorrow to see when this part may be arriving. Please be advised, though, that some part orders from overseas may be delayed due to the lockdown restrictions our manufacturers are experiencing. Let us know if you have any other questions or concerns in the meantime. So, on May 20th, 2022, I replied, "Hello, Cameron. I completely understand. In the meantime, so I can have something to ride around on this spring/summer while waiting for my Dualtron, as soon as your shipment of the street version black Cobble Wolf King GT Pro is available for purchase, hopefully next month, I will be getting one of those." So then he replied back. He replied back on 5/21/2022. So this is all going to be this year of 2022. Hi, Stephen. That is great to hear. We do advise pre-ordering this since the GTs in all variants sell out very fast. Okay, just telling me about the GTs. Okay, so then let's see here. I ordered the GT. I told him I ordered the GT. Leaving feedback. Let's see here. Okay, June 16th, 2022. Hi, Cameron. I was just checking in to see how things are coming along with my Storm Limited. I know last time you said that the controller definitely needed replacement, and your team had already ordered it and are waiting for it to arrive from overseas. So like I said, I just checking in and curious what this current status is. I know you said that if there is any changes in progress, you will let me know. But I'm sure, just like any other customer, I'm anxious. LOL. He replies back, no. 6/16/2022. Oh, that's something else actually. Okay, on 6/17/2022. Hi, Stephen. Thank you for reaching out. Unfortunately, it is the case that we are still waiting to receive the controllers for the Storm Limited. However, I think it should only be 1 to 2 more weeks max from now. We will continue to update you as soon as we get them in as well. And he talks about the combo. And then let's see here. And then he writes back, I say, yes, as always, you made your email very easy to read and everything else, okay? Thank you for, yes, as always, you made your email very easy to read and understand. Thank you for the update on my limited. I appreciate it. Okay, and then he says, hi, Stefan. Thank you for your response. We will reach back out once the controllers arrive. Thank you again for your patience throughout this process. And then 7/9/2022. Hi, Cameron. I know 3 weeks ago you said that you will reach back with me once the controllers arrive. Have they not arrived yet? Question mark. And then the same day, he writes back on July 9th. Hi, Stefan. I think we may actually have some progress beginning on your scooter now. Yesterday, one of our technicians had asked me if everything was still in order to be placed on your scooter, and I confirmed. Unfortunately, the technicians are out until Monday, and I will not be back in the office until Tuesday after today. On Tuesday, once I am back in, I will double check your repair status and verify if the controllers came in. Once again, we appreciate your patience throughout this process. And on 7/16/2022, I write to him. Hi, Cameron. Thank you for your response. I appreciate it. So, is it safe for me to assume that everything is on track? I myself am I'm telling him about because my partner is questioning me about my Dualtron. I said, and I told him that I myself am the one with the patience. It's my friend that keeps asking me about my Dualtron, so that's why I'm just telling him that I have the patience basically, but my friend is the one that's saying, hey, message him and see what's going on. So anyways, I told him, I said, I'm glad everything is going as planned, and if you have any further updates, I can give my friend, that would be an ease off my shoulder. Okay, and so 7/16/2022. Hi, Stefan. I have just checked on your repair again now, and it looks like your repair has been completed. We are able to replace your controller successfully. However, due to you having the fingerprint reader on your scooter, we are not able to turn on / test your scooter. We are also not able to reset this, as that can only be done by you. Our options to proceed from here would be to either ship the scooter back to you, and you can let us know if everything is fine or not. In the event there was still something wrong, depending on what that would be, we may need to have it sent back to us. Alternatively, if you would like to purchase another fingerprint reader, we could replace the current one and test the scooter that way. Let us know what you'd like to proceed. Okay. And so 7/17/2022. I said, hi, Cameron. Well, you bring me good news. However, I have bad news, at least on my end. So, and this is where I tell him that my Cabo Wolf King GT Pro, the black one, got stolen. And so he writes back about it, and I tell him about and he says, thank you for contacting us. I'm very sorry to hear that this happened to you. If you need us to provide you with any information, please let us know. And I talked about the bypassing of the password and so on and so forth. And then he says, lastly, due to you having the fingerprint reader on your scooter, we are not able to turn on / test your scooter. We are also not able to reset this, as that can only be done by you. Our options to proceed from here would be to either ship the scooter back to you, and you can let us know if everything is fine or not. In the event there was still something wrong, depending on what that would be, we may need to have it sent back to us. Alternatively, if you'd like to purchase another fingerprint reader, we could replace the current one and test it that way. Now, I believe I did tell him that. I says, hi, and then on 7/17 I says, hi Cameron, in regards to the Dualtron, how much would it cost to replace the fingerprint scanner so that you can proceed with testing it before you ship it back to me? Thank you for letting me know about the Cabo's password. And I told him that I would post an ad on Craigslist, so on and so forth. And then he writes back on July 18th. Hi Stephen, thank you for the response. I was actually just informed by my warehouse that we currently are out of our fingerprint scanners. I apologize, my colleague was unaware of this. Our only option at this point would be to uninstall it if you'd like us to test it. However, once we install it, we will not be able to reinstall it. If you do not want us to uninstall the fingerprint scanner, we could ship your scooter back to you. I would say it is in working condition again, and you'd be more than welcome to reach back out to us if you have any other issues. But again, we would be unable to confirm with certainty its condition prior to shipping it back to you. Lastly, I do hope someone is able to locate your stolen scooter. Yep, I got that. Okay, and so 7/19/2022. Hi Cameron, go ahead and ship it back to me. I will test it out and let you know if there are any unresolved issues with it. I do thank you very much for you always timely replies and email conversations. Okay, I tell him about my Cabo or whatever. And so 7/19 he responds back. See. Hi Stefan, thank you for the response and confirming that for us. We submitted a paid order through our system for the repair. If you receive an order confirmation email, please do not be alarmed by it. This is a prepaid. Okay. We do this on. Okay, basically they're sending back my scooter. Okay. 7/19. I tell him about my Cabo being stolen again. Let's see here. And then let's see, I got that. It's about my Cabo. Okay, and then and then I get a email from on 7/20. And it's but this one is from Jordan. It's like, oh, Jordan, okay. So then I write back with him on 7/22. Hello Cameron or Jordan. I'm excited to tell you that I received my Dualtron back and it turns on. But that's as far as the excitement gets. Unfortunately, after turning on the Dualtron, I pull the throttle trigger and the back motor seems to be slipping somewhere. I have included a video of this happening and I gently pull the throttle. Is there something I missed when unboxing it, or a simple wire or connection that needs to be made somewhere that I can hopefully easily do so that I don't have to pack it back up and send it back to you? I understand that you had no way of testing if the replacement controller worked because of the fingerprint scanner, and if I do have to send it back to you, is there any way I can disable the fingerprint scanner so that your team can perform all the necessary steps to make sure that everything is working and functioning properly and safely before sending it back to me? Please let me know. And this is what I sent him. So that's what I sent him, that video. And he writes back, hi Stefan, thank you for reaching back out. In this case, yes, we can have the scooter returned to be repaired further. Before you proceed with dropping this off at UPS though, I will get instructions tomorrow on how to have the fingerprints disabled. This way we can test the scooter with no issues. And he sent me a link for the return shipping label. And then on July 26, 2022, so yeah. Hi Stefan, apologize for the delay regarding the fingerprint reader. After some back and forth with our manufacturers, there is actually not a way to reset this. Even if you were to disconnect the reader, the LCD would still be locked. Wait, yeah. To circumvent this, what we would need to do is actually disconnect the reader and take a new LCD to plug in and test, which would not be locked. Then, assuming everything works fine, we plug the original LCD and reader back in. In hindsight, we now realize we could have done this the first time around, but there were some miscommunications regarding the reader functionality. You are welcome to proceed with sending us the return, and we will be able to test it upon arrival. Let us know if this makes sense. So 7/28, I reply. Hi Cameron, I have already figured out how to reset the fingerprint reader back to factory settings so that when you receive it, any fingerprint will turn it on. Just like when I received it the first time and I had to register my fingerprint the first time, otherwise anybody can use the fingerprint to turn it on. So when it arrives to you, it will be already reset back to factory settings with no fingerprint saved. However, if you do need to save a fingerprint to properly test the scooter, then I would recommend watching this video on YouTube that I found that shows how the fingerprint scanner works and the steps you have to do to add and factory reset the fingerprint scanner back to factory settings before you ship it back to me. I will hopefully be shipping it out to you either tomorrow or Saturday, and I will let you know when I have sent it off and hopefully provide you with the tracking number. Here is the video link. I hope this helps. And this is what I sent him.
I'm Brian from Last Mile SF, and I'm going to show you how to program Mini Motor's new fingerprint reader. So we've got it freshly installed right here. So what you're going to want to do is turn it on, and then you got a blinking blue light. Take your finger, put it on the fingerprint reader, and just hold it down. Once the light turns solid blue, you're going to let go. And then when it's blinking, put your finger back down. If you get a red light, that means you did it incorrectly. Just try again. So green is good. You got to get 5 greens. So that was 1, 2, 3. That one was not good. 4, 5. That one was not 5. 5. Once you see that different color blue, you're all set. Now this finger is programmed in. So what happens is when you turn it off, and now you turn it back on, if I try to use a different finger that's not programmed, like this one, you're going to get a red light. It's not going to turn on. But if you use the programmed finger, the scooter should light back up. So now you're ready to rock and ride. If you want to reset the fingers or add another finger, you can do that. So to add another finger, what you're going to do is turn the scooter off and then back on. And now you have to use the previously programmed finger. So I'm going to take this finger, hold it down to get the scooter turned on, and then keep it held down until I get that light to be solid blue again. So now it's solid blue. It's ready to program another finger. So I'll do this finger also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you get a solid blue light. So now I've got this finger and this finger programmed in. So we'll turn it off and just double check that we did everything right. Turn it back on. Now it's ready to go. I'll try this finger, which is not programmed. We should get a red light. Red light means it's not programmed. But now this finger should work, which it is. And then this finger would also work. If you want to sell the scooter or give it to somebody else, I think you can add up to 15 fingers, but I really don't know. So now we've got 2 fingers programmed in. If you wanted to reset this, you were selling it, giving it to a friend or whatever, and you wanted to get rid of your fingerprints and wipe the whole thing out, I would recommend starting with the drink. Then power the scooter on. You get the blinking light right there. Take either of your programmed fingers, hold it down, the scooter will go on. We got a little. It's not good. Here we go. And then keep holding your finger. You'll get the solid blue, which would be to add another finger right there. But keep holding it. It's going to go red. Once it goes red, you can let go, and then it's going to reset everything. So now this whole thing is completely like starting over. So there's no program fingers. Any fingerprint at this point is going to unlock the scooter. So to test that, we'll turn it off and then on, and then we'll go lefty. Should just pop this thing right on, which it does. That's it. If you have any questions, let us know. If you like this video, let us know.
Okay, so that was the video that I showed him. I have to pause for 1 second, please. Okay, so I showed him that video, and then on July 29th, 7/29/2022, says, "Hi Stefan, thanks for reaching out. We appreciate your recommendation on how to reset the fingerprint scanner, and we will share this information with the technicians as well. Once we receive your scooter, our technicians will inspect and fix the throttle issue and any other issues that they may find at that time. If you have any other questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to reach back out to us." And then I replied on 7/30/2022. "Hi Cameron, I finally was able to drop off the scooter at the UPS store. This is the tracking information that I have," and I provided the tracking information. 7/31, he writes back, "Hello Stefan, thank you for the update. We will reach out when your scooter has arrived at our facility. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us." Okay, then August 1st, 2022. "Hi Cameron, I'm just now realizing that I gave you the wrong tracking number in my last email." Yeah, I gave him the wrong tracking number. That was for another Amazon purchase that I had to return. So I gave him the right tracking number. He says, "Okay, well," and then he writes back August 2nd. "Hello Stefan, thank you for the update. The tracking is showing that the scooter is still on its way. We should receive it tomorrow. We will keep in touch. In the meantime, please do not hesitate to reach out to us." Blah blah. August 3rd. "Hello Stefan, I hope you're doing great. I'm just letting you know that we received the scooter today. It is now pending for inspection and repair. Please let me know if you have any further questions." August 7th, 2022. "Hello Cameron, I did notice that when I received my scooter back from Bora Motors, that the motors on my scooter don't measure up to the new replacement 70mm motors that I guess many motors sent out to current Dualtron Storm Limited customers that had the 60mm motors installed that were not getting the speed advertised. Will Bora Motors be installing the new 70mm motors and new tires and new swing arms and apparently also a new i3 display before sending my scooter back to me? Thanks so much for smiling, Stefan." And then he writes back on August 9th, 2022. "Hello Stefan, thank you for your reply. We are currently waiting for the motor to continue with your repair. We should be receiving them shortly. Rest assured, we will make sure your scooter is performing as it should before sending it back. The scooter should not need a new swing arm or i3 display, but we will let you know once we receive the new motors. Let us know if you have any other questions or concerns in the meantime." August 9th, 2022. I write to him. Oh, no. He writes to me, "Okay, thank you for letting me know. So the technicians were able to turn it on when they received it, because I did completely reset the fingerprint scanner back to factory settings. Since that was the only issue that was preventing our technicians from performing the tests after replacing the controller the last time the scooter was there. Wait. Just wanted to make sure that they were able to turn... Oh wait, this... I'm sorry. This email is actually from me to him. So yeah, so the technicians were able to turn it on. Yeah, I was asking him if the technicians were able to turn it on, and I just want to make sure that they were able to turn on my scooter when they got it back. And then he writes back on August 10th. "Hello Stefan, thank you for your reply. Yes, we are able to turn the scooter on so we can properly diagnose it. Feel free to let us know if you have any further assistance." Okay. And then on August 20th, 2022, I write to him, "Hello Cameron. So I was..." actually, that's for a different... That's for Macabo. And let's see here. Cabo. And then on August 26, 2022, I write to him regarding my Cabo, and I said, on another note, I was wondering how the progress is going on my Dualtron Storm Limited. The last I was told that Vora Motors had ordered the new motors for it and are waiting for those motors to arrive at your facility, so that work can start on replacing the 6mm motors with the new 7mm motors. I mean, the 60 and the 6 all screwed up here. I look forward to your reply. Okay. Then August 27th, he replies, "Hi Stefan, thank you for reaching out. We appreciate the update on the because I lost the locking tab piece on my Cabo. In regards to your Storm Limited, I have just checked your repair notes now, and I believe we have just received the motors needed for this repair. I will verify right now that they are in fact front/rear motors. Assuming this is the one needed, we are set to proceed with the replacement, and from there we should just need to confirm if there are any other issues. After this, we can perform our final QC and have it shipped back to you. These are 7mm motors, as you indicated as well. Let us know if you have any other questions in the meantime. We also appreciate your patience through this. We know the wait has been long. Yeah, it has. Thank you for your cooperation." August 28th. And this was that was the last email was from a guy named Joey over at Vora Motors. So I write back on August 28th. "Hi Joey, I don't know of any other issues while your team performs the final QC checks. If they come across anything out of the ordinary, please go ahead and address and fix it. If there are any additional costs associated with any repairs outside the warranty coverage, I'll be happy to pay it. Just let me know. However, if nothing is found while your team performs the final QC checks and the scooter performs as it should without problems or issues, please go ahead and ship it back to me. Thank you for your timely communications with me during this process." Okay. August 28th, 2022. He writes back, "Hello Stefan, thank you for reaching out. I have contacted our technicians about your repair. If they find anything out of the ordinary, we will let you know and find out solutions for you. Feel free to contact us if you have any further questions or concerns." Then September 5th, 2022. That's just talking about my Cabo. Yeah. Talking about my Cabo. And so September 5th. Okay, that's my Cabo. It's actually kind of funny how we were talking about the Cabo, but let's see here. Let's see the Cabo. Okay. And yada. Oh wait. Okay, and that's for the Cabo because I had to replace the rear. I was in the process of doing the rear tail light, brake light actually, and he was providing me information on how to do it. So let's see here. There should be September. Okay, that's that. Sorry, I'm just going through the emails real quick to get to the Dualtron emails. Oh, here we go. September 25th, 2022. "Hi Jordan, I forgot to ask, would you by chance be able to let me know what the status is on my Dualtron Storm Limited? Thanks so much, keep smiling." He writes back on September 25th. He says, "Thank you. In regards to your Dualtron Storm Limited, we have received more motors in stock and will be starting back on your repair shortly. We will reach out to you when your repairs are complete. I will reach back out to you once I receive a response from our technicians. Worst case, you will probably need a replacement rear fender. Oh wait, that's probably for my Cabo, but the Dualtron yeah, I already did that one. And then let's see here. On September 25th, 2022, I said, I'm sorry, I talked to him about the Cabo, and then I say, I'm sorry I seem like a nuisance, and it probably sounds like I should have just sent it back to Fort Motors for repair. However, I really wanted a scooter to ride around on this spring and summer while my Dualtron Storm Limited was being worked on by Fort Motors. But it seems like I can't escape some near future repairs right after purchasing a brand new scooter. One would think that a brand new $6,000 and $3,600 scooter wouldn't need any servicing within the first year of ownership. However, that theory has proven discredited with my Dualtron and Cabo. And I don't blame you or Vora Motors for any of the problems that has arose, mainly because I know that Vora Motors doesn't design, manufacture, or assemble the scooters. I believe Vora Motors just sells the scooters. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. And September 25th. Okay, that's for my Cabo. And that's for Cabo. 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 Almost done. Or I'm almost finished. Hold on. Okay. September 28th, 2022. Hi, Stefan. Reaching back out to you regarding your Dualtron Storm Limited. The technician that is handling your repair noticed that your rear tire had some blue slime coming out of it. He is unsure if there are any holes/punctures in the tire due to the slime. He wanted me to ask if you'd like for us to replace the rear tire for you. You would be responsible for the cost of the tire and labor fee. Please let me know how you'd like to proceed. Looking forward to your response. And September 28th, 2022. I respond with, Hello Jordan, that blue slime coming out, LOL, is actually the Armadillo's tire sealant, with the tires being the no-flat tire technology in it. I was one of the lucky ones that still got a pinhole-sized puncture in it, three to be exact. So after reading reviews online about which tire sealant is the best rated for the scooter tires, such as the ones on the Dualtron Storm Limited, it was hands down the Armadillo's tire sealant that I ultimately purchased and put into that tire to seal up those three itty-bitty tiny holes that were very slowly leaking air out of my rear tire. However, since there is nobody that I know of that is an authorized licensed repair shop that actually works on Dualtron scooters or just electric scooters in general in the Reno, Sparks, Nevada area, then yes, please do replace the rear tire. Well, while you have my scooter, is it possible to replace both front and rear tires so that they both have the same amount of tread on them when I get my scooter back? Because I noticed that since my front tire tends to burn rubber when accelerating for my stop, the front tire looked like it barely had any tread on it compared to the rear tire when I was boxing it up to send it to you for repairs. And then I was talking to him about the PMT tires and so on and so forth. I says, and since, yeah, so that, and then September 28th, he says, that's regarding my Cabo. Okay, and September 29, 2022. Hi, Stefan. Thank you for the response and for confirming you'd like for us to replace both tires. I have asked the technician to provide you with self-sealing street tires. We will reach back out to you once your repairs are complete, and will provide you with an invoice for the cost of these tires and the labor fee. In the meantime, if you have any other questions and concerns, feel free to let us know. Jordan. September 30th, 2022. This is the last email from them that I got from them. Now, keep in mind that they've had it since, like, May, okay? May. Hello, Stefan. We hope all is well. I have an update on your repair. We are currently waiting for a restock on the tires for your Storm Limited. I have been notified that it will take about 1 to 2 months before we receive shipment. Your repair will be on hold until we are able to get our hands on replacement tires. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions or concerns. Best wishes, Johnson. So now I'm talking to Johnson now. So that is the update on my Dualtron Storm Limited. Since I guess May 11th, yeah, since May 11th, 2022, all the way to where's that? Yes. I guess September 30th, 2022. May, June, July, August, September. They've had it for quite a long time. And now I'm going to have to wait another additional 1-2 months. So there is your update on the Dualtron Storm Limited. So I wish I could have them side by side to give you guys my opinion on a comparison between the Dualtron Storm Limited and the couple of King GT Pro. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but unfortunately, Vora Motors still has my Dualtron, and now it's going to be another 1 to 2 months. So I'm a little bit discouraged, but I guess, what can you do? I just have to wait. And so I have spent the whole summer with no Dualtron, not being able to provide you guys with any content or videos on the Dualtron and whatnot, and how it's now performing after it's been back from repair. Because it did come back from repair once, but I showed you that video, what happened to it when I unboxed it. And I couldn't believe that they didn't know how to do the fingerprint scanner and just reset it. But of course, there are things that should have been done that didn't get done, and miscommunications, I guess. I don't know. But the thing is that when they first got my Dualtron Storm Limited back in May, why are they just now looking at and seeing that the tire, if they're going to be replacing motors and everything else and looking at all the issues, why are they just now realizing that about we're waiting for tires for the Dualtron Storm Limited? Okay, well, shouldn't you guys have noticed that when you first got it back in May and then ordered it then? So by the time 1 or 2 months rolled around, which would have been way before today, then you guys would have had the tires and installed them. But you're just now noticing that there's that tire sealant in my rear tire, and are going to put new tires on it. But I thought you would need to get new tires with the new wider motors. So I don't understand that part. So like I said, it's a little bit discouraging, and I wish they would have maybe looked into it when they first got it and ordered what they figured that they would need if they realized that the motors were going to be replaced. And why didn't they order the tires too? Because obviously the tires are going to need to be replaced if I'm going to be getting wider motors, because those tires aren't going to fit on wider motors than what was on there originally. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So there's your update. I hope you guys are satisfied with the update. And as soon as I get it done, get it here, and I'll do an unboxing of it or whatever. But in the meantime, I thank all of you for sticking with me through this process. It means a great deal to me. I'm almost to 100 subscribers, so that's awesome. You guys have been really awesome and very encouraging, and I try to get to every single one of you guys' comments, and I try to respond to every single one of them. And I hope that I'm providing some decent content in the scooter, I guess, industry or whatever. So I know I don't say this in any of my videos. However, if you haven't done so already, subscribe, like, and comment, I guess. Anyways, you guys take care, and as you all know, keep smiling.